So today's modern woman is annoyed by men. Well, that's nothing new. However, what is new is that women are now annoyed by the lack of attention that they're getting from men. Specifically, the lack of romantic attention where men engage in traditional and chivalrous activities.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
I'm going to a guy's house, but I'm coming from a guy's house, and I got his nectar on my pants.
Why is it so difficult for you to ask us, any of us, on a date?
So a lot of guys nowadays think that they're the ones that are supposed to be taking her on dates.
He should definitely be holding your shopping bag. Going into a restaurant, he should definitely be opening the restaurant door for you.
When you go to a bar, who's supposed to buy women drinks? Men are. Do you see that as often? Think about when you go to a bar, who's supposed to buy women drinks? Buy women drinks.
I'm old school, you know. I want a man that takes charge, opens doors for me, pulls out the seat for me.
I had a guy come over after lunchtime, but now that I got my car back, I think I'm gonna go to a guy's house with my regulars. One of the boys on the roster.
Guys just don't approach anymore.
Why do you guys not do that? Why do you not walk up to women anymore and start an initial conversation?
The truth is that the good guys are done with dating.
So we've basically gone full circle in the blame everything on men life cycle, where we started out with leave women alone, then graduated to we don't need men, only to end up right back where we started with please come back and take care of us.
Who's gonna come rescue me? I want to be rescued. I've spent the first 40 years of my life refusing to be rescued. I'm over it. I need my yard mowed, I need my toilet fixed, and I need some other things done around my house. Help?
Whoever said that being an independent girl and like moving out of your parents' house and living on your own and like being so independent is fun, let me just warn you, my rent, my phone bill, my car bill. The other day my car broke down and I literally had no one to call. Get a man to pay for literally everything because honey, this independent bad bitch, it's not as fun as it seems, trust and believe.
This life thing is just not for me. It is not for me. That's what I'm realizing. Bills are a no. Work is a no. I don't want to do nothing but shake my booty. That's it.
I mean, the phrase be careful what you wish for has never been as fitting as it is with female independence.
Oh my gosh, I am so tired of having to be a man. If you have a good man and he does those things for you, appreciate them. Tell him you appreciate them. Because you could be like me and have to do it all. And it sucks.
You see, even though it's women who are constantly shouting, we don't need men, and I pay my own bills, we as men also don't need women to pay for our houses, cars, or food. All that men really want from a woman is kindness and loyalty, for her to be someone you can actually enjoy being with. However, these very basic and reasonable requests are not what's on the menu today. Because what modern women are offering is a great career, double-digit and triple-digit bed partners, constantly telling you that they don't need you, and to top it all off, a complete lack of loyalty by cheating on you.
One of my boyfriends is unfortunately not on the roster anymore.
Instead of lowering your standard for one man, you can have 4 mediocre men who can collectively do the job.
Please drop a like on the video if you think that women these days have simply become undateable, and comment down below what you think. But hey, you still need to open the door, text them first, wow them, plan the date, and pay for the date. You also have to invest serious time, energy, and money up front, all just to prove that you are worthy of her royal goddess energy. Why? Why the hell would anyone take this deal? It is absolutely terrible. A much better deal for men is today's sponsor, Teach Henley. With Teach Henley, you get access to a great skincare line that is uncomplicated to use, and if you click the link down below, you can now get 30% off on your first box plus a free gift. So what's in the box, you say? Well, to start you off right, Teach Henley offers you an AM moisturizer that comes with SPF protection to keep your face nicely hydrated as well as protected from the sun. In addition to this, you also get my 2 favorite products from Teach, which are the face wash and the eye cream. These 2 products really do wonders for your skin and will keep you looking fresh all day long. So I definitely recommend that you click the link down below in the description and get yourself one of these great products today. Now, if you're new to skincare, Teach Henley also got you covered and offers you 3 options, which are the level 1, the level 2, and the level 3 system. The level 1 system is a great place to start with to cover all of your basic skincare needs, but if you want to get the eye cream and or the super serum, then you should definitely check out the level 2 or the level 3 systems. Now remember, skincare is not something you want to put off, since it's much better to prevent it from going bad, and the sooner you start, the better the end result. By the way, if you become a Teach Henley member, you get tons of benefits, which includes 20% off the retail price on all Teach products, and you also get access to exclusive monthly deals. Now on top of that, you also get free US shipping on all of your orders, and like I said earlier, because Teach Henley is sponsoring today's video, they are offering you guys a great deal. So guys, don't miss out on this deal, click the link in the description and get fresh today. Back to our main topic, which is why aren't men approaching women anymore? Well, let's first start with that premise, shall we? If we truly want equality as a society, then why should men approach women? Women could simply approach men, right?
I'm not one to make the first move.
You get done with the day, you wait for them to text you back because you're a girl and you want them to text you back first.
They would like my photo and would match, and then nothing goes from there. Like, they would never initiate a conversation or ask me out for a date.
But they won't, since they are truly terrified of getting rejected.
Why don't more women approach men?
I think it's just intimidating because, like, if they're with their friends and if they're like not interested, they can definitely like just hurt your feelings, I guess, if they're not into it.
You see, in the past, men had good reason to approach women and risk the embarrassment of getting rejected. There was this innate hunger for love from those beautiful, delicate, and nurturing creatures. And now we have this wonderful world of equality instead. However, when it comes to this equality, modern women only want this when it suits them to get all of those sweet benefits that men supposedly have. But as soon as there's even the slightest hint of a potential drawback from having that equality, then all of a sudden they want special favors on the basis of being a woman.
Even when girls are fighting with each other, like, it is so ugly. It is the ugliest thing that there is men around and they're not doing anything.
Now, what's even more ironic is that many women, even the most die-hard blue-haired vegan feminists, are still looking for that traditional man who earns more than she does and takes charge in the relationship.
As a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role.
I mean, you just can't make this nonsense up. She's basically describing a guy that would need to have some sort of serious mental disorder in order to comply with these wildly different and opposing character traits. And this all highlights the main problem of today, which is that non-traditional women now want to date a traditional man.
If you were dating a traditional guy, in what ways would you be traditional?
I don't even know. That's actually a hard question. I don't even know. Like, it's like, I feel like in the beginning stages of dating, like, there's not a lot, like, a girl can do just besides, like, I mean, really just, like, show up.
But unfortunately, this does not compute, and men know this. Men know that most modern women do not offer what men actually value and are looking for, especially traditional men. Which is why they have completely checked out of serious dating, since it has turned into a game they can only lose at. So like I said earlier, the deal that modern women are offering is simply not appealing to men. There is no incentive for men to approach women when they are not even offering the basics that men are looking for. But things get even worse when you take a look on social media, where women are bragging about how they are manipulating men and playing games when they go on dates.
Get on dates. Just
There
go.
needs to at least be 2 dudes.
You need 1 date to get another date. You're either dating 0 people at a time or like 4.
I do not save men's contact information. I always just have like numbers on my phone. But to make this easier, I will save their full name as a contact, and then in the company line, I write rotation and then a number. So like the first guy that I went out with after I broke up with my boyfriend was rotation 1. And then if I got with someone else that I liked better, then I demote the first guy to like rotation 2, save the new guy as rotation 1, and if I am bored, I can just type rotation into my contacts and it pulls up a list of guys that I can text.
Yeah, I can't wait to go out and start dating. But it doesn't stop there, because nowadays pretty much every date has become an opportunity to make content for TikTok and complain about men. you have women literally on their way home from the date already posting on TikTok complaining about how the guy that they just met did not show enough interest or wanted to split the bill.
This is not going to be the love story we thought it was going to be. I'm walking home with my food. Vibe was so weird. I felt like he was not enthusiastic at all. It was just a bit too cool. And then I was like, are you tired? So I said, are you tired? Or like, I don't know, I'm just getting a weird vibe. And he was like, I think that maybe we're just not compatible.
They will bring up every little thing that they can think of just to make the guy look bad for not wanting them. All just so they can get some more views and clicks online. Now, this constant complaining about bad dates and that men need to step it up is all part of a larger problem in society, where men get constantly vilified for simply having boundaries or expressing their feelings about specific situations. We've seen how the media ferociously went after Jonah Hill for simply stating that he does not want his girlfriend to be posting half-naked pictures online and to not have inappropriate relationships with other men. Jonah Hill was made out to be some insecure, abusive control freak that should be locked up for his behavior, which is absolutely insane. The only thing that you can accuse him of is for choosing poorly when it comes to women, since obviously if you don't want your girl to post thirst traps online or have a bunch of hot male friends, then you shouldn't be dating a surfer girl. This is general knowledge. The same holds true for dating actresses, models, and yes, French women, who tend to have quite a liberal attitude when it comes to kissing other men. Now, all of this plays into this trend that we see today, where men are constantly being told that if they don't want their girlfriend to post half-naked pics online, then they're just insecure little boys. Yet at the same time, women will complain about a man simply liking a model's photo. So this all basically comes down to the fact that there's very little incentive for men to approach women anymore, not only because people are far more comfortable using dating apps and social media, but also simply because the upside to approaching a woman and getting a possible date simply isn't there. Many men feel that dates nowadays are just time and money wasters, and that most modern women simply do not offer what men seek in a long-term relationship. These women want the benefits of being a modern woman and the benefits of dating a traditional man. This is an almost impossible to solve equation, which doesn't even include the whole 6-foot and 6-figure drama that usually accompanies this delusion. This was why men are not approaching women anymore. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos.